What's going on, everybody? My name is Matthew Ginzali, and welcome to a brand new episode of a show that I like to call Reasons to Live. In essence, the show is basically an open letter of sorts to people struggling with suicidal thoughts, just like I once did myself, to remind you that there are dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, decillion, infinite reasons why you, yes you, should choose life over death. Whoa. Now, the topic of today's episode is a simple one, but it's something I don't think we often think about or utilize that much, and that's every single day is different. Yep, every single day is different from the last, different from the next, and you never really know what's going to happen to you on a given day. Like, I woke up today basically it's my day off and I wasn't going to really do anything, just going to sit at home. Then I got a text from one of my buddies. He's like, "Hey man, I'm not doing anything today, you want to hang out?" And now I'm just waiting for him to show up to my house. Maybe get some lunch. Ooh, this ice cream place near me is open that we really want to try. But anyway, I digress. If you were to die, though, if you were to just give in to all these negative thoughts, here's exactly what would happen. You would never get that unpredictability of life. Yes, sometimes bad things are going to happen to you on a given day, but good things can happen to you too. But if you were to die, you will eliminate the chances of either happening. You will eliminate the chances of it getting worse. Well, it's not really worse than this, but you get my point. But when you do that, you eliminate any possibility of it getting better too. So I think that's worth sticking around for. The unpredictability of life, basically. Yeah, bad things will happen to you in your future too, but there'll be plenty of good to more than balance it out. In the 5 or 6 years since my suicide attempt, I would say that more good has happened to me. A lot more good than bad. And for that reason alone, it's worth sticking around. Hey, before we get going, please feel free to check out the links in the description below. Now, I've included links to the numbers and websites for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the Crisis Text Line, Trevor Project, the Trans Lifeline, and the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Also included a link in the description below. First link in the description below, by the way. Highly recommend you check this out. It's an article by BuzzFeed News that's going to explain in a lot more detail than I ever could what happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or text the Crisis Text Line. It does a great job at smacking, eliminating, just getting rid of those stereotypes that we often put in the place of explanation when we don't often know what's going to happen for an answer. What am I talking about? A lot of us are afraid of reaching out to things like these because we don't know what's going to happen. Fear of the unknown. It's the most basic human fear there is. It's been around for millions of years. And when you don't know, and you're struggling with these negative thoughts, your mind tends to fill in the blank in a negative direction and just put myths and stereotypes that you may have heard here and there. But the truth is very worth it, and reaching out to something like this is very worth it in the end. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining this well. It's one of those days, but yeah, I reached out to one of these things, and I'm still here 6 years later. I made the right choice, and I know you'll make the right choice too, my friend. Have a wonderful day. Make sure to get outside and enjoy some sun. Sunlight, one of the best things you can do for your mental health. My name is Matthew Ginzali. That's Tyson up there looking at me on the deck. And remember, there's always a reason to smile. Da-da-da.